on my mama, ayy. That's 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 on my mama, ayy.
Yeah, what it do? What it do? It's the On My Mama podcast, and I am your host, Christina, aka Big Solo C. Don't play with me. And I got my special guest, my friend Coco in the building.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Yeah, we over here vibing for real. Drinking, having us a good old time.
All the vibes.
But today we're going to talk about big BBLs.
BBLs or not?
BBLs or not?
What's y'all preference?
We really want to know because we talk about this like on a regular basis, and we just really want to know y'all opinions. So please don't forget to like, subscribe. I have a Q&A on each episode, so go in there, ask us questions, tell us how y'all feel. No, for real though. But anyway, let's get started. So, Coco,
Yes, Christina.
how you feel about a BBL?
I feel like
It's the voice for me.
okay. I feel like okay, Chris, stop saying so much, girl. God damn, you get on my nerves so bad. Okay, look, I feel like I'm for whatever you for on your body if you're doing it for the right reason. If you're doing it because fuck you, fuck what y'all think. I want to get this done. I like when my titties look like this, and I like when my booty look like this.
Yeah.
Cool. But we know that's not what they doing it for.
We know that's not what they doing that for.
So that'd be my problem. But I don't give a damn. I'm indifferent. I ain't going. I thought about it, and
Why would you think about it? That's
I know
crazy.
you're gonna say that, but I didn't think about a BBL. I thought about like getting some boobs. I don't got no
boobs. Okay,
yeah. So
but
I
you got some good boobs, friend.
But then I thought a little further and a little deeper and said, so if these hoes put me on this anesthesia and I don't wake up,
now
I died
for real.
Over some titties.
That I died over some titties.
That's
on my
crazy.
mouth.
I'm gonna go on and stay woke, boo, with my little acre.
Woo! Okay, so look, y'all. I ain't gonna say I'm against BBLs. Let me not start the conversation off like that. What I'm gonna say is I prefer, if you can, and I'm gonna say if you can exercise it off, get it off the simple way, I would prefer that, because just like going under anesthesia, getting cut, then you got to keep up with the body once you get out of there. And if you don't keep up with the body, you can still pass away, get an infection. It's just too much that comes with trying to look like Jada White. I'm just saying, too much come with it. Everybody want to be small stomach, fat ass, big thighs. I don't get it. I don't get that. I'm a firm believer with understanding that maybe, okay, I need to work on some things, but just like going dramatically, like I just need to go get everything cut off. I just don't understand that, because most of the people that go do that can't even maintain it. So they face fat again, arms fat, all this look.
Girl, you need to stop.
Everything go back to normal. So it's just a waste of money and time. What you think?
Yeah. You do have some girls who go get it. They can't maintain it. They don't have money for the massages after the fact, the aftercare. They don't have money for the fajas. They just walking around here leaking and swollen.
Leaking. Ooh, girl.
So, I mean, I do agree with that. But if you do find the funds, come across the funds, however you get the funds, you can maintain it, you keep it up. My only thing is I don't like when they get the BBLs and then their attitudes change.
Right.
Because they're the same women who will walk in a group of women and sit quietly in a corner and wouldn't say a word.
Right.
But now they're the woman who's going to get up and walk across the room 4, 5, 6 times,
just so everybody can
and
see
walking
them
hard so your booty can. Hey, baby, sit down.
Now for real.
sit down, baby, because your sit down The BBL didn't fix it.
Now, for real, my mama. And I guess that's why I go with that, because I cannot stand for a motherfucker to get a BBL and then try to tell me how to exercise. What type of high ass shit is
How many
that?
crunches you do for that?
Now, for real, that 6-pack was embedded into your stomach. You didn't do that yourself. Someone physically put a 6-pack on you. That's what I don't like.
Yeah, that's crazy. So you have to do this and you do that.
Oh
and
my!
There's
I mean,
no excuse. I'm dedicated. But you was
friend.
You weren't dedicated into them hoes.
It's people out here that got YouTubes and TikToks
Telling
about
you how to
working
work
out,
out.
knowing goddamn well they got a BBL. That's what I can't stand. And I also can't stand the whole that lie about a BBL. If you got one, just say you got one. God damn.
Like it's a secret. We see you.
Tell.
You a SpongeBob last year, but we see you.
We can tell where you get that booty from, bitch. You know you had all back 635 asshole, 635 built asshole. You feel me? 20 built asshole. One way. You feel what I'm saying?
And then now you just
find the hoe out of nowhere.
You ain't that many squats in the goddamn world.
Girl, yeah. I do, I get that. And I'm not, like I said again, I'm not gonna say that I don't like BBLs, because bitches really be out here looking good.
Yeah, fine
no
as
lie.
hell.
Find a bitch and you be looking like, damn, like kind of second guess.
Have you ever seen a woman with a BBL? I ain't mean to cut you off. She has a BBL. She fine and says she humble and says she pretty. And you just like, bitch, you just got it together.
Yeah, but
like,
most of the time when they like that, you don't even know they got a BBL.
But bitch, you better shut up and keep on talking.
You don't
you be
even
like,
know they got a
do she got, because the way that she carries herself, it's not like most women who get a BBL, you look at her like she got a BBL.
Yeah. Yeah.
But those very few that you come across, you be like,
maybe
not.
The way she coming off, she giving me like
humble.
This is me.
This me.
And I don't
I'm
give a fuck about none of that. Yeah.
Humble.
But you can always tell the one, you know you be somewhere, you see them hoes walking around, that hoe got a BBL.
Stomping and laughing. Bitch, ain't nothing even that funny. Really.
That hoe got a BBL. I know she got a BBL. Because why you were doing all that? You got a BBL, bitch. It's cool.
Bitch, we gonna see you. You fine, hoe.
Yeah.
Hey, cutie,
Yeah.
you fine.
Yeah.
Relax.
And I love that about some women, that they can go in the room no matter small, big, tall, short. You can always just be like, you look good.
Mm-hmm.
And I think society, the internet, these niggas got these females believing that they're supposed to look. Why everybody look the same? It's weird.
It is a little bit.
It's weird.
A little bit.
Like, what? Let me say 15, 20 years ago, 15 years ago, who the fuck was out here getting BBLs? Now, I can't say waist trainers always been a thing. Now, we was out here with a waist trainer on, trying to suck them bodies up, look like Betty the Boo. Is that her name, Betty Boo?
Betty Boo.
Trying to like Betty Boo. But the surgery thing, sometimes I feel like it just go too far. It's just a lot going on with letting somebody cut you open, and it's just so much they can go with there. Watching them women on planes, leaving Miami, sitting on a fucking seat with their booty in the air. How embarrassing is that?
Like, yeah, you see me, hoe?
Because
when I don't get embarrassed. Let me start there. So I don't think that would be embarrassing for me if I decided to ever get a BBL, which I'm not.
You should not. Thanks.
But it's the fact that women are like really going to go lay on the table, and they have children. So look, I'm all for necessary surgery. If you need it, get it.
Yeah.
And even if your need is so bad that you can't bear to look at yourself, who am I to tell you what you need and what you don't need? That's not what I'm saying. But we know the difference between women who's getting it and needing it and getting it because they want a lifestyle. Yeah. Right? The women who get it and need it, they're not going dramatic. Yeah. They're not getting triple D's and big ass.
But those are also the ones that you can't, like I said, humbly walking into the room. You can't tell that they had a BBL.
So then I go deep. I go for. People always say I go for, because you really risk laying on that table and you may not wake up to be fine. Like, cause it happens. Like you people, when they're looking up their doctors, they're looking up their death rate. Like, how many people have died laying on your table? Yeah. So the fact that you have to look that up when you're looking for a surgeon, bitch, no.
Yeah.
I'm not doing like that's too extreme. Yeah. Like I know I can walk out my door, get hit by a car. I know a straight bullet can hit me, but I'm gonna take my chances walking out my door and going to go lay on the table. Yeah. It ain't that. I'm gonna get up every day. I'm gonna go to the gym. Yeah. I'm gonna work out. Yeah. I'm gonna dedicate to something, because the only thing that I feel like most of these women are dedicating themselves to these days is a lifestyle. They'll do anything to get it, and that's scary.
And the crazy part is that the lifestyle is so fast, right? You can get a BBL, and within 12 months, you can be with an NBA player.
But then
You can be
but in
with,
the next 12 months, you could be in the blogs because he said it ain't his baby, and it could be a whole bunch of shit.
but
That's
that,
not the life
but
that they want.
but what I'm saying is, it's 2023. Check Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok. Is the way of life. So for a little bit, I kind of understand some people, because sometimes you get a BBL done and your entire it's
Your entire life
crazy for me to
changes.
even have to say this, but your entire life changed. You can be the ugly, bad bill.
Friend, wait a minute.
I'm just saying, you could be this person, and then you go get your body done, and you are like number 4. You up there, you a
number
social
4.
media
That's 'cause you
influencer,
said, you like number 4.
you got 200K followers after only having 9,000 or 5,000,
900.
900.
Yeah.
So sometimes, and I do. This is me looking back, looking back here, but I am a strong believer that God put you in certain situations for a reason. If God made you fat, this is just me, just talking. God made you fat sometimes, and I'm real spiritual, so I think about everything the way like that. I feel like God would think about it. If He made you like that, say you fat, you ain't never been fat before. I feel like sometimes God just
Get
be
up and
like,
go work out.
get up and go work out, go back to where you were, or just sit your ass down somewhere. Maybe when
Get
you
up.
was
Bitch, you don't
fine,
just
then
sit
the
down.
motherfucker. Maybe when you was fine, and the motherfucker you was doing the most, and God couldn't. He was trying to pull you, but he can't pull you because you fine. And ain't nobody gonna be able to tell you something. Then you get big and like, I don't want to go to work. But then it make you sit down, think about things, kind of get your life together. And then when it's time for you to be back fine again,
Get your
you're
life
in a
together
different
inside
and out.
instead of
And then when
outside
you get
in.
fine again, you're in a different place than where you was when you was fine. Now you fine, but it's like, okay, I got morals, I got values.
Let me get up and go to the gym.
Let me
Now
get
I
up and go
can
to the
really
gym.
yeah.
Sometimes I go to that because I feel like sometimes, and let me just say now, let me just put myself in a situation.
Okay.
Before I had a belly.
And my friend can get a BBL if she wants to. Let's be very clear about that. This is not no BBL bashing.
This is not no BBL bashing. I'm just saying, before I've had a stomach for 2 years in my entire life of being. I'm 34. My entire life I had a belly for 2
She
years.
has a 2-year-old. Hey, sweetie.
I do have a 2-year-old. I got pregnant, and I got pregnant late in age, which was 33. And it may not be late to everybody else, but when you late in your ages and have a baby, sometimes it's like when you have a baby in your 20s, your weight it's easier to get it off. When you get in that 30s, almost in them 40s, it gets to be like, bitch, you got to just do 10 times more than what you was doing when you was in your 20s.
Right.
So what I'm saying is that before there was a last baby and a heavyweight body, I'm gonna be honest. Couldn't nobody tell me shit. Not even the Lord. And I'm just being honest. I'm being honest.
They can't tell you nothing now, though.
Okay,
and
let's
I
just
love that
okay.
about
They can't,
you.
but I still have the insecurities in within me, because I'm like, damn, it's been 2 years. Why the fuck am I still got a stomach? What is going on? Do I think about a BBL? Fuck no. Do I think about like laser surgery or some shit? Yeah, maybe sometimes. But then I also think like, it's my motivation to be like, before that, you used to couldn't stay at the gym. You couldn't whoop, whoop, whoop. I'm on camera every day. I'm doing all this extra stuff. But I also didn't appreciate. I didn't appreciate, like I said, the Lord couldn't even tell me nothing. God couldn't. I was very selfish, didn't give a fuck about nothing. I'm fine the bitch, and I don't give a fuck. I'm talking like that. Like, I could do whatever I want to. And then now that I have a little stomach, I have dialed back. It made me grow up a little bit, because I used to be fat ass hoe on me, fat ass bitch, talking to my sister and them all the time. Hard. I think about this every day. Hardcore. I used to be
Really.
high school.
Really.
I used to be, and I'm admitting it to you like you my counselor, but I'm admitting it to you because I say it out loud, because I know it in my mind. But when I say it out loud, it's like, I used to be horrible.
So listening to
horrible.
this, y'all would think she's 300 pounds plus, and it's not
Oh my
that. It's not
God.
giving that. It is.
I'm
I
just
had a
giving
baby.
mind
It's giving.
frame.
I had a baby 2 years ago. It's not giving.
But
Oh, I'm obese and I can't control.
it-
Which
she's right. I'm not even. I'm like 190, 195.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, it just takes me to a place of knowing that when I was looking good, I used to be hardcore. And sometimes I feel like God teaches you a lesson because I used to be like, I ain't never gonna be fat ass hoe.
So you
I ain't
saying
never
when
gonna have
God
no.
teach you or trying to teach you a lesson, and you run to go get these BBLs, you not getting the lesson that you're supposed to get.
I
From
know
God,
because
and
then when
you
you get the
just
BBLs, everything. A lot of times with these women, when you get the BBLs, you worse off than you was before you got it. You feel what I'm saying? You look good physically, but emotionally, mentally, you more fucked up than you was
you
before you
better shut
got
up and
it.
keep on
And I'm
talking.
just
And
saying,
then after they get it, a lot of them say, "Well, I want to go back again because I need this fix, or I need that fix, or I need this fix." And they
it's
be
never
so
enough.
fine, and it's never enough. And ladies, if you're listening, if you have a BBL,
Not
bitch,
talking shit.
this is not to. You are fine. You look good. Don't let nobody say
I
you're
love a
not.
bitch with a
I need you to
BBL.
walk in the room and own it.
Yeah.
But y'all ain't gotta keep going back and getting these surgeries because in a minute when they're out of style and you are 70 and your titties and your chin, or you having complications from the surgery, like let it go. Like let it go. You gonna
And
be saying, "Damn, I
again,
ain't have to go back that many times to get this
we're
shit."
saying BBLs. We're not saying we against it, or we're
Yeah,
just
I'm not
giving our
against the
preference
BBL.
on why we think people are getting BBLs or why BBLs are so popular. And my honest opinion is because it's just
They want a man.
they you get a BBL.
So boom, what about
What?
we said they get BBLs because they want a man, right? What about the people who have men who getting the BBLs?
If you're on the internet,
Mm-hmm.
you want a BBL for the internet. Your man can love you
I
and
agree.
touch you and love you,
But those, damn, you look good, oh bitch.
you
Like,
won't.
yes, you live for those.
You literally, and it is fucked up because we got you may have a man that love you and secure with who you are, but why is she getting them license? I ain't getting them license. So why is she doing it?
Because
And
if you being honest, as women, we compare ourselves, and y'all can listen and say we
day.
don't, and we don't, and we don't.
All
and
day.
You can compare yourself and still be confident in yourself.
You can.
Like, so stop acting
You
like, oh, I ain't
can.
know her. Yes, you do.
You
So you
can.
see these women who find and you like, bitch, I can do that. If I could just take 7 bands and I can go look like this hoe, oh bitch, please. And then I get it, and then the oohs and ahs and yes, let's go to their head. You can't tell these hoes nothing.
You
after
can't
that.
tell them nothing. But then, like I said, they be in a worse off place than they was before they got it because
That's
you
so
was
true.
comfortable, you was loved, you're then you get the BBL, you got friction.
You
and
start
shit
thinking
going
you can
on.
do
You
better
thinking you can do better than why would I be with this nigga? But before your BBL, this the perfect nigga for you.
was humble.
Now you won't. Oh, I know I deserve me a money bag, yo. I know I deserve me. And don't because guess what? You don't know what Ari is literally going through.
You're not even that caliber. You just got a BBL.
But sometimes
that's
when
all
you
I
get
need.
Bitch, you better say it. A hoe could be working at McDonald's and get a BBL and be riding around in a car, nice ass car with a rich ass nigga, all because she look good.
Absolutely.
And that's just what it is. And if people don't know, you looking at Ari, looking at Jada. We know Jada going through some shit. She been going through little baby. He fuck up, but then be fucking the next stripper hoe that look probably Jada look better than. That's just what it is. You never know what Ari and them be going through. They probably be going through the fucking worst.
I ain't never looked at no woman situation and said I want her situation.
Oh, never.
I might have looked at her nigga and said, "Ooh,
like damn, what I gotta do to get that nigga?"
But I've
what
never
that hoe
looked
do?
at
Yeah,
a woman's
a situation.
And what I mean by that is, people attractive. We see people who are attractive, but I've never looked at a woman and said, "Oh, I want her man to love me like he love her," or "I want her situation."
Yeah,
like bitch, never in my life. I think that's weird. So when people look
too.
at other women and say, "Oh, I want to look like her," or "I want this like her," it's normal to an extent. To the extent of I get up and I go work out to possibly try to look like that, but I'm not going to go get surgery.
Yeah,
to go look like
dramatic.
That. Like, the results that I get from working out, that's just gonna be it.
Yeah,
like bitch, I couldn't make it, but look, I look like this.
Yeah.
But bitch, I'm not going to go get surgery to look
yeah,
like
just to look like the next.
And just to be clear, I've considered it a couple of times. Like,
don't know why.
Shut up. I've considered it. Like I
And
don't want nobody to
y'all
think
would think that
that.
she would be saying this because she was just a 240, 250. Y'all, she's some motherfucker fine as
I've
crazy.
considered it because sometimes we look at ourselves and say, "Oh, I want this, or I want that, or I don't want this, or I need."
I understand the
this, and I need
titties. You do got small titties, but everything else you need to chill.
that. You got to relax.
You
friend.
got to relax, friend. Telling people talking about a BBL.
Wait a minute.
We know them people on your story heard that. They'd be like, now, Coco.
But yeah, I ain't never. And then I sit and I think about it and say, "All right, girl, shut up, man. Get off these people lying, talking
Yeah.
about a consultation. Leave these goddamn people alone,
Yeah.
stupid."
You done made the call?
I have.
That's cool.
Look, friend, look. I even sent them the picture. You know what they said?
What is wrong with you?
I had them. I put it. I sent them the picture. They said, "Ma'am, where are we gonna get the fat
Where
from?"
you gonna get the fat from?
I said, "I'm tripping. Don't worry about it."
Nah, I can understand titties. You do got a small set of titties, but they look good. They go with your body. I
So
still don't
I
understand that,
look,
but that'll be
it's
the
not even
only thing I
BBL. So
understand.
look, y'all, I have hip dips. I got like kind of like an hourglass shape, just a little bit, but I got real bad hip dips. My mama got them, my granny got them. They hereditary. Everybody in my family got them. And my hips go in, but they come back out, but they go in. I hate it. I hate it.
And that just goes to show you that everybody got different insecurities about themselves.
Absolutely.
Because me on the outside looking in is just like, let it go, friend. You're fine. I don't understand. These bitches out here paying to look like that. That's insane.
But yeah, so friend, I'm not against BBLs. I think that you should get them for you if you want them.
Only for you.
Only for you. For nobody else. Not for no nigga. Not for no
Internet.
kid. Not for no internet. Not for nothing. For you. And if you come to the conclusion of, okay, I'm getting a BBL, then pray about it and go through with it. But I just think that for a woman with kids, and this is my whole stance on it, my complete stance on it. A woman with kids, I'm never gonna go get a BBL and risk not waking up.
Yeah.
I just feel like there's like I'm really I'm looking at my son, kissing him, saying I'm gonna be back, but I may not.
Yeah.
Like even though we know we do that every day when we leave the house.
Yeah.
But when I'm looking up a doctor, I'm actually looking up your death rate.
Yeah.
How many people have died on your table? Have somebody died on your table? I've never gone to the grocery store saying how many people died in Walmart.
Girl.
Never doing
No,
it.
you're not.
So the fact that I have to think about that, I ain't doing it. It ain't worth it. I don't want to be fine that bad.
I mean,
I don't
it's
want
the
to be
world
fine
we
that
live
bad,
in
sis.
now. Sometimes, me personally, I like I told her, I used to be this way. I used to couldn't nobody tell me nothing. I used to be want to be fine so bad. But I think in the place that I'm in, I just want to be healthy. At the end of the day,
Hello.
I don't really care about being fine because my energy gonna attract the world at this point. You know what I'm saying? I think in the relationship that I've been in, I dated all them wanting to get married to me, but I'm just not that person because I'm fine. All right, I'm not fine now, but it's just like I'm gonna be me regardless. So it just be like I be wanting that for everybody. I know everybody ain't got that, and I hate that for myself because I want that in people so bad just to be like, fuck what the world think. But everybody ain't got it. So sometimes I do understand that if you get into a place where you fucked up and it's just you can't sleep, you go on months and months where this particular thing is just like weighing on you and it's not it's causing you not to be a happy person in life. I get it, you know. But just to begin to be look like everybody else in the industry, because honestly, everybody look the same. You either got a BBL or you real skinny. Those are the two body shapes. You know what I'm saying? Lizzo really the only person out right now that's really just confident in her own body,
And
just
like
big and just
you see
love
me,
it.
and I'm here.
And it
You
makes
see
us
me.
respect her on another level because you literally the only person. Anybody
Lizzo a
else
Taurus too, y'all. Just need to throw that out there and let y'all know.
is she?
And it is what it is. Well, you see what you see. You get what
Okay.
you get. Okay. Yeah, Lizzo.
But she look good,
and
I love her. She's a beautiful woman. I love everything about her. So that's why I be so much of like anybody around me to be like BBL, be like, bro, let's just go get it in. It takes 21 days
to form a habit.
Because I was gonna say consume, but I know you don't like that word.
Oh, she get on my
so
nerves.
21 days to
form a habit.
And that's after that, it's over with. No matter what you're doing. You could be fucking.
And that's why the company you keep is so important.
Correct.
You see what my friend just said? She just said, everybody around me, I tell them, bitch, let's just go get it in. Let's go to the gym.
Yeah.
You need people around you to create good habits.
Yeah.
So So the people who are getting the BBLs, I'm sure they have people around them saying, "Yeah, you
Get
know,
that BBL,
get the
bitch.
BBL," or the company you keep
Yeah.
is more important than the destination.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna leave with that. You
I
got a
heard
friend.
that. So yeah, this was our big BBL talk. Nothing against anybody, y'all. Swear to God, we just talking, having a conversation. We not for it or against it. We for it if you need it. If you just in your body, you just gotta have it in your mind. If it's fucking with your day-to-day routine, the way you function, do what you gotta do. But what we're saying is be you.
Be
At the
you,
end
be
of the
happy,
day,
be confident in
if
you.
it's
Work
something,
from the inside out and
yes,
not the
outside
in.
in.
And
Because
that's
if you
what we're
work from the
saying.
inside out, everything falls in place. That
Mhm.
outside in shit be the one that get y'all fucked up. So do what you do for yourself. Get it? Not judging. We're not here to judge anybody. That's not what this platform is about. But BBL or not is the question. BBL or not.
But I love all you hoes though.
Heard that, friend. We love all you hoes. Big, small, BBL or not. Because the bitch with the BBL be looking good in the bitch too.
And
no lie. Just don't get the booty too big or legs little. We don't like that.
Like a chicken wing.
Nah, for real. But yeah, it's a Q&A at the bottom, y'all, at this episode. Make sure y'all just tell us what y'all thoughts are. Like, subscribe, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat. This the On My Mama podcast.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.
That's on my mama, ayy. 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 That's on my mama, ayy.